I'm saying is, if you're gonna tag me in photos on Facebook, don't do it with photos taken from a low angle where I
바다코끼리처럼
look like
보인대.
a walrus.
Bri, is that mom?
It's my mom.
Tell her I say hi, man.
DJ says hi. Okay, no more low angles. Thank you. I love you too. Bye. You, sir. Peep this.
시리얼.
Oh, Bri, this is crazy, man.
Crazy.
This needs to be a thing.
Insane, and it will be a thing. That
저게 내
will
사진이
be
있는
on
거야?
all your local supermarket shelves, and all you have to do is hit these performance benchmarks.
Yo, Brian.
저 옷 좀 많이 입었으면 좋겠어, 저 여자. 그죠?
Hold up, you have a show tonight? You didn't tell me?
Man, DJ, you way too judgy of the sketches.
Man,
yo.
your sketches are too broad. They're not sophisticated enough.
Yo, not everything's gotta be a metaphor. Make you think, man. Just go with it. Come on, you asking way too many
You
questions.
could be a little more supportive.
옷 좀 갈아입었으면 좋겠어.
Don't think about that. Think about this. She ruined my whole thing where I turned it around. Okay, look at that. Performance benchmarks. Hit those, get that. Hit those, get that.
These look doable, Bri, but I mean, how am I gonna remember all these details?
Details, schmeetails. I will text you them.
All right.
Look on your phone. Welcome to the real world.
Thanks, man.
Have a good day. Now, mother. Acceptable angle? Horrible. I am the walrus. How many chances?
턱이 몇 겹이. 가자. 75원. 뭐야? 시리얼 상자의 광고 모델이 되려면 뭘 해야 되는지 준비가 되네요. 보내준다고 했죠? 마일스톤을 달성해야 돼. 마일스톤? 라이징 스타 경기에서 MVP를 수상해. 플레이 오브 더 게임 5번 수상해. 2번. 이달의 선수를 한번 수상해. 3개의 경기 안에 트리플 달성. 트리플 달성 아까 했잖아. 6개 안에 더블 달성해. 4개 막혀. 라이징 스타는 끝났는데 이미. 너무 늦었나 내가 저게. 라이징 스타는 이미 했거든요 어제. 어제 했는데 MVP 먹었는데 여기서.
There he is, the greatest player in the league.
I wouldn't say that, Spin.
Oh, the best player on the team.
Wouldn't say that either.
The second best player in the building.
Wait, who else lives here?
Have a nice day, sir.
Hey, man, who
첫
else
번째
lives here?
누구야?
He is a rising star that is about to white dwarf and explode his talents all over the NBA.
Come on in, Bri.
Yeah. Get back to me. Oh, look at you. Yes, what?
I got Gatorade.
Yeah, you got Gatorade.
게토레이?
I mean, that's cool, I guess.
You! Mooh la la! We did it, baby!
Moolah la.
Technically, you did it.
Yeah, no, I know it was just me, but I mean, I'm just trying to make you feel better. We started from the bottom.
From the bottom, and now you're here in your own upscale apartment, finding out that you just signed with Gatorade. And you know you have your own private basketball court over here, right?
I know, man.
It's pretty impressive. Ha! I mean, I really, really love what you've done with this place.
Yeah, thanks, man. Took some of your suggestions.
끝인가 봐요. 이게 끝인가 본데 여기? 아이씨, 이거 보러 여기 로딩 걸려서 여기 온 거야? 바로 옆에 있는데 사무실로 와. 좀 이상하다, 그죠? 여기 앉아 있는데 왜 사무실로 와? 시스템 이상한데? 여기 옆에 있는데 사무실로 오래. 가보죠 일단. 뺑뺑이 시키는 것도 아니고. 다시 사무실 또 가야 돼요.
Oh, paparazzi in the area, sir.
Let's go out the back, man.
They could
Paparazzi.
be anywhere. Trust me. Put this on.
It's all good, Spinelli. Thank you, though.
Suit yourself. Just trying to look out for my tenants.
I appreciate you, bro.
왜 이게 왔다 갔다 하게 만들었지 이걸?
Very exciting. Would you like to start us out here, Fred?
Is this like a thing you're doing now?
개또레이.
It's nice to see you again, Ted.
Oh, I thought his
DJ,
name was
it's always
Fred.
great to see you, and thank you for remembering my name.
No problem, man.
Listen, I brought you here because I want to talk to you about one thing. Billboard.
Ooh, wait.
Now, normally our marketing team just whips something up, sends it out to you for your approval, but for
Normally
you,
they
we
do
want-
that, but they're not doing it this time.
They gonna switch
because
it up
They are
for
going
you,
to make
DJ.
We
for
made
you
a special exception for you because we really value what you brought to our brand,
Do that.
and we'd like your input on what the final design is.
이것도
going
약간
to be.
디자인을 내가 해야 되나 보다.
DJ, you good? You look like you just saw Shaq in a two-piece bikini.
I swear he is actually very excited right now.
Oh, I hope so. We're very excited.
Sorry, guys. I was kind of in a trance. I was imagining walking down the street and seeing my face on a billboard and knowing that I helped design it. It's
It's
crazy.
insane. It's
insane.
crazy.
it's crazy.
It's
Crazy.
crazy. That's what I'm talking about.
Whichever way you
man.
look at it, it's very exciting. Now I brought a few options
첫
for you to choose
번째가
from here.
낫죠? 두 번째 이건
Let
좀
us know which
아니고.
one you want.
요건 얼굴이 안 보이고. 첫 번째.
That's the one.
That's the one. It was a hard choice, but that is the one.
That's money, man, money.
That's the one I would have picked, so it's the right choice.
This is DJ's moment, and it's great. Look, we're going to speed this into production. We'll get it out to the team. Next thing you know, you're going to see your face on billboards all over the world.
This is so dope. Hey, thanks so much, Ted.
Happy to do it.
Wait, I thought his name was Fred.
Ted.
Ned?
With the Ted.
David?
가는 기가 먹었나 쟤.
Raphael?
빨리 가자. 아 경기 뛰고 싶다. 빨리. 여기 모야님 어서 오세요.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
오클라호마랑 0대2 진행 중이에요. 킹스가 0이죠. 리버스 레이업은 어떻게 쓰죠? 리버스
I'm Ernie
레이업.
Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up
데빈
against
부커
the
나온다.
Oklahoma
데빈
City
부커.
Thunder. A lot of W's recently for this Oklahoma City team. With a win here today, they'll stake a claim to the second best record in the NBA. That tells you all you need to know about the year they're having. Last time
이번에 경기 중에 한번 써볼게요. 유로 스텝. 이걸 받고 여기서 뛰어오다가 요거 맞나 방금? 뛰다가 풀고 연타, 두 번 연타 뛰다가 걷다가
What's up, Devin? How you doing?
DJ, what's up, brother?
What's good?
Not much,
얘랑
man.
친해.
Hey, after the game, new restaurant just opened up. Dinner on me.
Oh, word?
I got you, bro.
Man, I'm starving. I could use some barbecue for real.
You need to worry about this game first, but after, they do got some good barbecue.
All right, man.
All right, bro.
Sounds good.
I'll see you after the game.
All right, bet.
25승 41패. 완전 패가 엄청 많아. 얘 잘생겼어요, 그죠? 잘생겼어. 얘랑 친해.
And that kind of toughness is crucial to have at a young age. Thanks, DA. So close to the end of the year now. Some teams are locked for the playoffs. Others have dropped out completely. But
BBB는 뭐야? BBB?
Talk about the emotions they're dealing with right now.
Well, it's always interesting
패가 엄청
how it
많네,
is
저
that
사람.
organizations see their opportunity
감독
as
문제인가?
possibly making the playoffs and thinking about whether or not they're going to continue with what they started, and that is developing young players, finding their way into the 6th, 7th, or 8th seed. If that's something good
아직
enough,
부상이 완전히
they
낫지
want to
않았어.
do something with their roster. So playoffs or bust is not always what a team is looking to do when they begin the season.
아, 놓쳤다. DD 눌렀는데 놓쳤어. 달리다가 해야 되는 거죠, 유로 스텝은.
Warren dishes to Booker. Len, a screen. Booker the pass to Len. It's hauled in by Adams. Phoenix on defense. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Hey.
On the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the three ball the way they did.
I just like their confidence. Even when they did miss, it felt like that's the shot they were designing to get, so it never seemed to faze them.
Here's Warren. Here's Len. And at last, they get one to fall. Len's got his team on the board to start the game for Phoenix. Boss passes to George. Here's Boss. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. And he goes
네.
the dunk right over Allen Williams.
스포츠 메이커.
For these fans.
I can't believe he pulled
롱조 아빠.
that one out in the course of an actual
이게
game.
BBB.
And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment. Len, a screen. And Booker kicks to Knight. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Booker. There's the 3. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Booker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Some good court awareness that time from Brandon Knight. He's a creative guard who has a good feel for when his guys are open.
Westbrook passes to Boss. And Adams kicks to Westbrook.
Hey.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Len. No good on that one. Adams, some nice D. Here's Boss. And the shot goes down.
Westbrook's evolution as a passer is at hand. You wonder how high this ceiling will be with regards to him delivering the ball.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game.
속도만 좀 빠르면 좋은데 속도 찍을 때 3,000원씩 들어가가지고 조금만 더 빠르면 되는데 속공 때.
What I like though besides
아,
that is
놓쳤다.
that they just didn't settle for it because
잘해.
with defenses you could take bad shots.
네, 유튜브랑 트위치 아프리카 3개.
Scoring has never been an issue for Booker, but as he grows into a bigger role, Brent, on this
아.
team, you'll want him to do more than just score.
Of course, a remarkable
턴오버
shooter. You'd like his
2개.
shot selection to get better.
야,
You wonder
잘한다
as
데빈
this
부커.
team grows and grows
잘해.
around what Devin Booker has in terms of his potential, where it is that he can
잘해
go.
잘해. 드리블이 씨.
And more, it's looking like Devin Booker, the 13th pick in the 2015 draft, is going to be one of the biggest steals of that draft class.
And he's one that all GMs are looking at and they wish they could have a redo. Booker was very young when he entered the draft, and some teams maybe shied away from that. But clearly he's shown that he
샷발이 안
could
좋다,
be
이게.
one of the best players in that class.
Warren dishes to Knight. Plan a screen. Goes up with a strike.
자주 안 들어 서로 잘 안 들어간다.
Under trailing by 6. The shot by George. Wide
굿샷.
open. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
70점 넣은 경기 있어요. 데빈 부커. 얘 신인 아니야? 그렇죠. 약간 어리죠.
Knight kicks to Booker.
잘해.
The pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Booker.
와우.
And the the shot no good, a bit short.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between.
웨스트브룩. 야, 씨, 샷발 안 좋아. 3년 차. 잘한다. 여기는 스포 자리 있나요, 여기?
How about Devin Booker scanning the floor and finding the right option?
이렇게 튕기니까 점수가 씨.
Outside Westbrook. There's the pick. Passes it to Boss.
아, 이거 호서.
Defense timed that out.
이러는데 안 나죠.
The aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
And it's sent back by George. And the shot by Warren, no good.
This is a terrible start for
아, 약체팀이에요, 피닉스. 여기 갈까?
Abrinas the pass to Boss.
뚫렸다. 뚫렸다. 아.
Boss has got 6 points.
No, right now he is locked in. He's getting
절로 갈까?
great shots and he's burning the D in a variety of
데빈
ways.
부커는 가드예요, 가드.
And a bit of a bittersweet question for you, Brent. We know you spent so many years with the Sonics who eventually were uprooted and became this Thunder team. How badly would you like to see Seattle get a basketball
아, 여기
team
잭슨
again?
있는데구나,
I
잭슨.
think it's
예.
the NBA's mission
많이
to
만났는데,
get back
잭슨.
to Seattle. And
엄청
under Adam
돌아다녀, 얘.
Silver, he's asked questions about the return to the
싫어.
Emerald City, and I think it's going to happen, Kevin. If it does, I'd love to be a part of what the organization does up there. I do miss the PNW. That's the Pacific Northwest.
And it's Chris in the corner. And the 3 off target.
돈 많이 주는데. 근데 한 시즌 끝났는데 이동 못하면 어떻게 하면? 오크레 썩어야 돼, 지방령처럼.
Right side Felton off the pick. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
볼스요?
Felton's got his first bucket of the
데빈
night.
부커 슈가 너무 괜찮은데.
To the wing right side. Back to Ulis.
센터도 되게 크네.
There's a screen by Chris. Over in the corner.
제가 3점을 쏜다고?
Phoenix no good that time either. Oklahoma City is gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first.
부록 나갔네.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. It's up a 3.
가해.
Chris with the rebound. The Suns leading. Ellington from outside, and that comes off the assist by Ulis.
클럽이랑 1년 계약이라고요, 여기.
His first 3 points of the game.
내가 결정 가능하면은.
Did they let him get that wide open?
Wells passes to Boss. There's a screen by Canada. Wells dishes to
웰스가 저 3점 들어가거든.
Here's Boss. No good on the 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
아, 무선으로 처음에 무선 샀어요? 유선이 낫기는.
There's a screen by Chris.
뭐든지 다.
And a foul.
아, 안 들어가는
On
건.
the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
유선이 낫지, 선 연결해서
One
유선.
of those guys just oozing with potential. A big man who runs the floor well and uses his size down close to the basket.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
얘가 센터인가 보지?
Statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line, very low numbers.
스포 약한 데 가야지, 스포.
Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Oklahoma City leading by 9. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Allen Williams out there with Len. And it's Knight in at the point. They set the pick. Here's Abrinas. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Abrinas has got 5 now.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40%
속력 찍고 싶다,
from the
속력.
field in the first.
Here's Booker.
와, 잘해. 근데 진짜 잘하는 거 보니까 가고 싶다, 저기. 잘하네.
Devin Booker is such a natural and gifted scorer. Even when he gets hit on that play, he stays in control with that shot.
So many naturally born playmakers and natural born scorers who have
헤드셋
learned
끼고 하는
to
게
become
좋지,
playmakers.
웬만하면.
That's kind of an interesting topic. Who do you think right now tops that list?
One guy that's pretty peculiar in that sense, I think, Kevin, is Jeff Teague. You know, so many years of success in Atlanta, but it was built around this team and the system and the fragility of what it was that those guys could do and needed to do for that team to win. I think that Jeff Teague has made himself into a much better playmaker.
근데 실제로도 잘하죠.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Boss.
아, 놓쳤다.
낚았어.
아담스. 잘했어.
He ended with 16 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He played a tremendous all-around game. Love to see that type of effort. We'll see if he can
감독님 얼굴 나오면 조만간 벤치 가는 건데.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did.
아니, 쟤는 잘하잖아. 쟤 올스타 안 나가요, 쟤? 팀은 약체인데. 아우, 블락킹. 데빈 부커는 올스타 안 나가? 그 정도 아니야?
Right with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there.
This is to Booker. Takes the three.
오케이.
He can't get it to go.
그죠, 쟤 잘하잖아, 쟤는.
Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
He sunk that three in the first. It's yet to make another one.
Westbrook wide open. He fires.
리바운드로 들어가면 잘 들어간단 말이야.
Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, his shooting has been on target here in the second frame after not being able to get anything going in the first.
Plan a screen.
저기 가서 나도 잘하면은 어떻게 팀 못 끌어올릴 수 있지 않을까?
Booker in the post.
에반가 그건 좀 아닌가?
Last touch by Len. A post All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for Oklahoma City.
And they've been right.
쉬고 오면 지고 있는 경우가 대부분이다. 하긴 그럴 수도 있겠다. 벤치 들어갔다 하면 얘네 완전 개판 돼가지고.
Pass to Boss. Back to Westbrook for three. And another three.
And there's no doubt that the three-point shot and its selection for Russell Westbrook is something that he'd like to be more consistent with.
콜라오마가 좋긴 좋은데.
With no one around, that's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 3 assists tonight.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out.
아이고, 어디다 주냐.
By Len. Warren against George. Knight wide open. Off target from outside.
Man, that's a clean shot too. You gotta sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
오, 잘한다.
George has got 8 points.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
44 seconds left in the second quarter. For 3, Booker. Number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Now the pass to Boss. And right on through for another basket.
폴 조지랑 못 뛰겠음.
On 5 of 9 shooting.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter? No wonder.
폴 조지가 나가면 좋은데.
Plan a screen. Knight kicks to Booker.
쟤 불 들어왔다.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the
쟤를 여기다 데리고 오는 것도 나쁘지 않은데.
Booker focused on scoring right there. Even under duress, Booker finding a way to sink a very tough shot.
와, 나한테 주는 줄 알았네. 나한테 주는 거 아니었어. 돌아 들어가고 있는데.
1 second left. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break.
재계약 안 할 수도.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased
근데 오클라호마는 좀 약간 강팀이잖아요, 그죠?
everybody involved offensively.
꿀빠는 너무 꿀 빨고 있는 것 같아.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
데빈 부커에게 볼을 배급할 것이다.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. Gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Yeah, on the cut, off the dribble, he is a factor, and we saw that in the first half.
Coaches talk about having slashers on the team, and this is what they do. They get into the heart of the defense. They force difficult rotations. He's been tough to
약간
contain.
팀이 좀 해야 돼 근데 왜냐면 두 번째 시즌부터 올스타전으로 올스타 난이도로 해야 돼서 팀이 좀 해야 돼.
That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Releases. No good. In and out off the rim.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Glenn, a screen. Knight kicks to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Adams brings the double team.
아, 놓쳤다.
Len, and the dunk by Len.
듀란트라.
Leaves the D in the dust and explodes.
그것도 설거지 해야 돼 거기 가면.
Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
If anything could change the momentum, it's that kind of play. Cloud of smoke has people standing on their feet.
Abrinas the pass to Boss.
아, 이걸 못 넣냐 왜?
No one to blame on that one.
뭐가 문제지 저기 안 들어가는
It
이유는?
looks like that. You've got to take advantage.
And Alex Len, the 5th overall pick from the 2013 draft, is
완전 노마크였는데요.
He took some time to adjust to the league.
아유.
Turned 25 years old during the season, so you wonder if Phoenix's style of play is something that ends up winning out rather than what Alex Len provides for you in terms of his size, his ability down low to block shots and maybe score some points. But he's a center that still has potential. Just like to see the defensive effort get better for their ball club. They can't expect guys to miss the mid-range Jays
에헤이,
every
친구들
time.
봐라.
Yeah, maybe the halftime cut into some of that rhythm they had in the first half. So far, 0 for 4 to start the second half.
Knight kicks to Williams. Back to Knight. Outside Williams. Knight against Westbrook.
휴스턴이나 포틀랜드나
1 of 5 to begin this half, guys, and they have to address this problem quickly, or this could get out of hand.
Boss passes to Westbrook. Overnight.
굿샷.
Westbrook's got 12
밀었긴 안 돼요.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has
그냥
to be a
빈 자리 좀
really for
약간
the offense
만만한 자리
after
가려고
beginning
해.
this half on a bit of a
누구
cold
또
streak.
있으면은 또 그러니까 만만한 자리 스포 자는 비는 자리에.
A lot of people look at Russell and think he rolled the ball out, and with his athleticism and tenaciousness, he just
균형을
takes
깨지
it over.
않는
But
선에서.
the guy hits the film room. I mean, he studies up. He wants to know
그러니까
about his opponent. He
NBA에서
wants to get
스몰포워드
better
자리
as
한
a
명
performer,
사라져도 모를
get
정도
more
그런 팀을
consistent.
가려고.
So there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes.
잡종팀
with
돼가지고.
Russell Westbrook.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Adams. Patterson comes in for George. It's Felton in for Russell Westbrook.
시카고요,
And
시카고.
Ennis Cantor picks up the foul.
오, 72 오버를 이제 사람 구실 조금 하겠네. 오버를 70이면. 가끔 진짜 어쩌다가 3점 한 번씩 들어갈 때 있는데 70대면.
Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
70대면은 혜택이 있어가지고 드리블이랑
It looked
슛이랑
like he knew
차이가
that was
있어요.
coming and made
69랑.
a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Passes it to Boss. Kicks to Patterson. Lets it go from
좀 더 내가
14.
스크린 서고 더 빨리 들어갔어야 했는데 왼쪽 여기다 딱 서 있었으면 노마크 나오는데 반응이 느려 반응이.
Watching a film, he isn't looking for what he's doing on the floor. Granny says he's gaining an understanding for everyone else.
I think that kind of approach is pretty heady, don't you, Kevin? The fact that Russell not only wants to improve himself, he wants to have a better understanding of every aspect of the game. That's his decision making. That's where his teammates are finding success on the floor. Defensively, how teams are matching up with him. That's a lot to take in on top of the responsibilities he already has for
어쩔
this
수 없어요.
Oklahoma City
키보드는데
team.
어쩔 수
It's
없어.
not so much just the made shots, it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
계속 내일 지금 주문했으면 토요일 날 오겠네.
And no good that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
스미님 주문했대.
Pass to Boss.
아 썼어야 돼 방금. 3점 썼어야 되는데 노마크 때.
14 points for Boss.
And that monster lead continues to grow.
이제 미들 좀 잘 들어가지 않나요, 그죠?
That's
미들
the
좀
attack
은근 잘 들어가.
mindset with which they entered the game with, and I wouldn't expect them to let up now.
The Thunder leading by
5일
17.
정도.
Here's Patterson. Cantor.
굿샷.
Patterson, that's good.
포가가 0kg예요. 뉴올인데. 오버를 몇이죠? 지금?
Love their strategy and they've been able to execute on it, building a huge lead.
Bender with the screen for Ulyss. On the wing, Ellington. 6 to shoot. Mickey passes to Bender. Shoots over Cantor. And again,
확실히 약팀이네. 초반에만 데빈 부커 뭐 좀 하고 경기 전체를 풀어가는 데는 모질한 애들이. 저거 멋있어. 왼쪽으로 딱 팔 뻗으면서 낚은 다음에 오른쪽으로 가가지고. 저것도 배워야 되는데.
You know, Brent, the one thing we've seen from Coach Earl Watson is that he has a very good working relationship with his roster.
직구인 걸
His players have always said they have the trust of their coach.
Well, that's the key buzzword for what it is that Earl Watson wants
사야
to
돼.
do.
근데 지금 사야 나중에 또 계속
He wants
쓰니까.
to grow as they grow, and he wants to know
푸더크
that
맞아
at all
저거.
times Earl
저거
Watson
배우고 싶어 나.
has their back. He wants them to have the kind of success
파포로
in the
들어왔다.
league that is going to
파포로 들어오면
afford
얘네
them
잭슨
everything
막아야
that
되는데
they
이거
want,
잭슨.
and he never shies away about talking about those things.
Catching up on the changes.
잭슨 겁나 돌아댕겨 이거.
Ferguson's checked in for Patterson, and Wells is subbed in for Alex Abrinas. And for the Suns, Alan Williams, he's checked in for Dragan Bender.
갑자기 스위치를 하면
Chris
어떡해.
comes in for Jordan Mickey, and it's Jackson in for TJ Warren.
나 있다.
Can't get it to go. Here's Oklahoma City. They've gone on a 13-0 run.
깐다. 몸빵 세잖아 얘.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Boss passes to Cantor, taken away by Williams.
슛하다가 패스하면 절대 잘 안 가네 이거 정확도가.
Left side Jackson.
좋지가 않네 정확도가.
That one off the back iron and out. Oklahoma City leading by 22. Here's Boss. He's got 14. Cantor dishes to Well. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. There's a screen by Cantor.
야 스크린 쓰는 거 아니었나 봐.
Ferguson, the pass to
반응이
Boss.
없네 애들이.
Cantor.
깐다.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Suns call time. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws weren't the story.
McDermott's checked in for Oklahoma City.
36대
comes in
60.
for Raymond Felton.
얼추 비슷비슷하네.
Suns trail by 21. Setting the floor for the Suns. Booker the 2 and Jackson the 3, the up-and-coming wing pair. Chris is down low with Len to his side, and it's Knight in at the 1. Loss, no good.
여때 유로 스텝 밟아야 되는데 그죠? 석공 때. 깜빡했다.
Jackson kicks to Knight.
방금 썼어야 되는데 유로 스텝.
Brent, when we look at some of the classic rivalries between teams, they don't always look as emotionally charged nowadays. Is there a way you think to get that back?
Well, the first thing I do, Kevin, is not try to manufacture anything. The second thing I would avoid is please don't bring up the Lakers-Celtics rivalries in the 80s. And the last thing I would make you conscious of is the fact that players are moving around so often that it's hard to get years and years of the same matchup with the same guys on the roster. Now look, accept the competition for what it is, and if we get another one where teams are facing one another more often, then let's enjoy it for what it is.
Right now, Brent, so much ball movement
호호,
is
잘한다.
perimeter base, but as defenses
그걸
have
모르겠어요.
adjusted, do you think
이적하면은
we'll see more
따라오는지
offense run through the
따라오겠죠.
post again like we did before?
I think what we're seeing, Kevin, is that post-up play is being redefined by more guards, more guys who draw attention down there on the block. And that's the way these shifts are happening. The offense right now
쟤 없으면 딴 팀 가면 이제 외로워서 어떻게 살아?
is so far ahead of what defensive concepts have taught you for years that the post-up game, it'll be a few years before we get back to dynamic post-play.
I find that comment you just made fascinating, that it's that much advanced over the defense.
Yeah, because think about it, Kevin. For years and years, you've had coaching staffs and film guys talking to you about the basic qualities of a defense, and that is rim runs for the big, getting back into the paint, and building your defense out. You do that today, you're at a disadvantage on most every possession.
Chris And it's good off the back rim and in.
And the defense might start to want to respect the fact that Marquise Chris can nail that kind of jump shot.
Here's Boss. Here's the screen. Len grabs the board. Len's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Boss.
체력 없다. 하도 돌아다녀.
9 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Adams brings the double team. Knight for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very
와우, 방금 뭐야?
This is where
네모
you
2번
want the
눌렀거든요.
shots to come from, deep inside the paint and high percentage opportunities.
Suns have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop.
뉴올 상대로 만났는데 20 리바를 뺏겼어요. 리바 20개.
To the inside.
겁나 크네. 더블 클러치 맞죠? 네모 연타 눌렀는데 나가더라고. 저게 고개사 올라가잖아 저거. 까불지 말자. 스크린 당했다. 두 번 아니고 연타 계속 눌렀거든. 유로스 때 나가나 안 나가나. 두 번이구나, 두 번.
Can you put him on hold for just a second?
Mom, I'm talking to Kevin Harlan. Yeah, it's a different age. I don't think the league, Kevin, can do anything
조율은 제가 합니다.
regards to how players use their mobile
일단 내가 골을 받아서
That's up to the team and how it is.
까불어 본 다음에 통하겠다 하면 까불어서 슛 넣고 못 까불 것 같으면 바로 그냥 폭탄 돌리기로 서브로 갖다 주면은 내가 뭐 3점을 넣든지 말든지 그런 식의 진행입니다.
Jordan Mickey comes in for Williams. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Devin Booker, and Tyler Hughes subbed in for Knight. Boss passes to McDermott to the paint. Here's Boss.
브루노와스요, 부부 보안가. 잘생겼는데 얘 부부.
I'd really like, again, this is an area, Kevin, that the league has done a great job of being a bit progressive with the way they've changed the All-Star balloting. 50% of the vote now going to the fans. 25%
더블 했다 일단. 그 조건사항 있었던 시리얼 그죠? 더블 6경기 안에 더블.
Are having tremendous seasons are recognized both by their peers and
인센티브
their media
맞겠군.
rather than the fans getting ahead of some marketing scheme. So this has been addressed.
Perfect. Got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. And that's now 8 points for TJ Warren.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout.
약간 약체팀 가서 혼자 노는 것도
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just
안 들어갔다.
didn't seem to let up.
터닝하면 안 들어가더라고.
Shots went down or not, 3 after 3. It just seemed to pay off for them.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
까다로운 슛 그 배지가 있어야 되는데 터닝하고 막 이러면 부록 없죠 지금. 부록 구석에 있나? 없네.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Russell Westbrook.
He painted a great picture on the offensive end with the ball movement tonight. Really racked up some assists and had some pretty sweet passes to go along with it. Well, the sun set for the Phoenix organization on the draft this year as they ended up falling out of the top 3 after a really tough season. Still, they have a lot of youth to build around for their foreseeable future.
And Brent, even with the bad luck in the lottery, the Suns picked up another great player to add to the likes of Chris and Booker.
Well, for a while, it seemed like the Suns were just stuck between trying to compete and then fully retooling this entire team, and that's what they did. They have committed to the youth. They also have a very young coach in Earl Watson that could get their ear, and maybe if these guys have the shared experience coming up together of not having consistent success, that if it turns around for them,
이걸 주면 어떡하냐.
could be brewing.
Fast break, here come the Suns. And there's Ulis on the assist by Warren.
And that's what you want in transition. A
멤피스인데 디트 가가지고 혼자 놀아보겠다. 근데 그것도 지겨울 수도 있어요. 처음에 막 재밌다가도.
Here's Boss. And the miss. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
아깝네. 한 점이 아깝다. 아깝다. 아크로바틱 많이 올라간 1650점 올라가네. 경기에서 많이 써야겠다 저거. 배지 얻어야겠어 고개사. 겁나 많이 올라가. 좀만 하면 되겠다. 레이업 하나 더 찍어야겠어요.
Thank you, Kevin. Congrats on the win. Now, you got it going offensively. How did you create looks for yourself against the defense?
디펜스를 상대로 어떻게 기회를 만들 수 있었냐?
Thanks so much. I tried to find the spaces and the gaps that they may be slow to cover. You know, when we have the ball moving around like the team did today, it's easy to stay in a rhythm and see plenty of shots. And tonight I was able to convert.
꿀피부.
The ball really was moving. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
시가 많이 없어. 저 뭐해? 정신 차려. 포스트 시즌행을 확정지었다. 더블더블은 이제 좀 웬만하면 하는 것 같아요. 더블더블. 프로 난이도는 좀 쉬워서 이제 고개사가 중요하군.